One of the other simulation features that NinjaTrader 7 provides is the market replay connection. And what the market replay connection basically is it's a connection that uses data that you've opted to record via the tools, options, data, and record for market replay. So you're recording your real-time data that you get from your data feed for future use. And what you can do with it is basically when you connect to your market replay data, it's going to give you, if you right click here, you can go to available data, and it's going to give you a list of days that you've recorded, what the time periods are, and what instrument they're for. So you can actually go back through and replay any day, tick by tick, that happened in the market that you've recorded, which is really good for both paper trading and backtesting strategies on a more, I guess, specific way, because normally you can only go as low as minute by minute because NinjaTrader doesn't store ticks, but here it does store ticks, and so you can do that, and you can get a really accurate view of how your strategy performed. So what I'm going to do is open a chart of this euro from March 10th. Let me get a chart here. New. And I'll just do 5 minutes. And it's going to automatically kind of put it at the day that it's supposed to be at. So you see it says 11/30/2009, and our first date that we have is actually 12/1/2009. So when I press play, it's going to start on this next day. If I right click and go to available data, I'm going to see exactly when I have it from. Looks like I have it from 12/10/2009 at 6:50 a.m. to 12/31/2009 at 4 p.m. So I've got about 21 days worth of data here. So what I can do is automatically move this to the 10th, and it'll load my data. I'm going to move this to the 31st because I have data then, and I can just click play. And being that it starts at the end of the day, it may take a little bit, especially you can play in actual real time, one time, so it's going to do every second. Now that's going to take forever for us to get to see the thing because we're in the overnight. So what I can do is fast forward. You can go up to 500 times. And here I'm at 100 times normal speed, and this is all that actually happened on this date, 12/10/2009, from the open on. This is real live tick data. So I'm gonna go back to regular one-time speed, and you can watch this. It'll actually trade exactly how it traded that day. While we're waiting on it to make a trade, I'm going to open my DOM window and show you that it also works not just on charts, you kind of have to have it in your default instrument list there for that. I'll show you one here. Future 6E, and we'll go to, well, I want to go to 310, but that's pretty far back. What I'll do is I will pull up the chart trader. I believe that shows bid ask data. So here we go. You can see it actually stored the ask and bid data. We have 34 at ask, 43. It's ticking back and forth. This is actually what happened. And what this is very useful for is working with your strategies. You can right click, and I have the chart trader up. Let me turn that off. I can put my strategy on here, and I can actually test how it would have acted on real market data. So it's like a back test, but on real data. And you can see, because sometimes when you actually go forward testing, there's a lot of the time there's differences. So I'll click OK here. I have to enable it first. Go ahead and enable this guy. And there we go. Now I'm going to fast forward this. It's going to start trading back and forth. I believe that was the open there at 7:30. And so we can see exactly what our strategy is doing. It's plotting. We can see all that going on, and eventually we're going to see a trade if there was criteria to satisfy it. This little slider right here is to pick your day. And as you can see here, I'm going to go to regular play mode now. You can see that I'm actually in the market. You can see what I'm actually doing in the market if I minimize some of this here, or in fact I'll maximize it. You can see I'm actually in it. You can see where my stop losses are, and you can see in the control center window that these trades are actually being placed. So it's like just going back in time. And I'll speed this up to about 30 times, and we'll watch it go. So every second is represented by 30 seconds here. You can see the current time right here, and we're currently short. If I go to my positions tab up here, I can see that it's actually recording my profits. It's doing everything as if I were real trading. But this is on 12/10/2009, and as of this recording, it is November 10th, 2011. I'm going to speed this up to 50, see if we can get out of this trade. $300 times. And there we go. We've switched. We're now long, short again. It's really moving fast now. Getting a little bit chop in the market. But as you can see, this is an invaluable tool for backtesting strategies, especially, also paper trading, and just kind of going back over the trades that you did throughout the day and seeing where you messed up and where you didn't follow your methodology.